I was at the firehouse for like 3 hours. And I was trying to figure out what to do. And then they called the cops, and then the cops came, and I talked to the cops, and then they brought us up here to Children's Services.
Come on, Blazer.
It's a beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV, back with a quick little jokes or whatever the case may be, and we're gonna discuss this Amora Lex situation. A lot of you may be familiar with her, a lot of you may not, but Amora Lex is a 27-year-old young woman. She has 5 beautiful babies, and she has come to a place in her life where she literally could not take care of her kids anymore. So she decided to go live and stream herself talking to the lady at CPS to see if she can get some relief, and she got a lot of backlash, some support, but a lot of backlash for it. And originally, I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people giving backlash, but after digging into the background of this young lady, I believe she deserves a level of grace. Now, just in case you guys were unfamiliar with the story, this young mother of 5, 27 years old, basically trying to make it in an impoverished neighborhood with 5 small babies. I believe the oldest is 11 and the youngest is an infant, or if not toddler. And basically, she just couldn't take it anymore. And she went into CPS and she had a conversation with a CPS worker, basically explaining how she can't take care of her babies and how she needed help. She needed somebody to take the babies for her. She also made sure that she had provisions to see them and she was able to still interact with them, but she just could not physically take care of her babies any longer. You guys, take a look at this video and I'll come back with some commentary.
If y'all don't mind sharing, this live, please, because I'm trying to, so it's 2 things. So I'm trying to get them to the dad, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm over it. I do everything by myself, and I've been doing it for years, since I was 15. I'm literally 27. I'm about to be 28 this year. Still nothing like these, Christmas cards, birthday gifts, presents, literally nothing. And as well, my oldest son is 11, and my daughter's is about to be 3. So you mean to tell me out of 3 years and out of 11 years, y'all lazy still ain't come up yet? Okay, well, y'all take the kids, and I'm going to worry about me, focus on school, and get my shit together, because why the not? It's time for somebody else to, step up and do something. I'm tired, every time. I said every fucking time. I've been doing it by myself since I was 15. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm in 2 different colleges. I'm working. I'm overwhelmed. I'm done. I really am. I'm just done. I just want to learn. I just want to be able to focus on me, my school, my careers, my jobs. I just want to focus on me. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love and adore my kids. They're so beautiful and intelligent, but I don't want them. I've been trying literally for 3 months to give them to the dads. Literally nothing. Then you got one of the dads like, oh, what the? Yo, I kid you not. I told this man, it's time for you to step up and do something, step the up. So then he's like, oh, it sounds like, I literally told him, I said, I'm just trying to better myself. I said, my career is, you could go and chase your dreams, because your dreams are starting to come true. Why would I want to sit there and let your dreams come true? For one, that's the most hating somebody could ever say, literally. So then it's like, okay, cool. You don't want to get your kids, so I can go make some more money and provide for my kids. But long story short, you don't want to see me win. That's literally verbatimly what the he said. He said, why the would I help you win when I'm trying to win? Nigga, you're not trying to win, bro. Okay. Y'all, if anybody know who Kendrell Eaton is, or he go by Kike, that's who I'm talking about. Y'all, mind you, thinking to be my baby dad. I just got stuck and I couldn't abort them. So, yeah, I need help to help contact these goddamn dads so they can come and get these fucking kids. Because like I said, I'm done. So, with that being said, what the fuck was I even trying to do? Hello? Because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it's, if by 5 o'clock, because I don't want it to be late, you know, but if by 5 o'clock I cannot get the dads to man the fuck up and help, I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to drop them off at the fire station. I've already contacted the fire station because I didn't know how the whole shit worked or whatever, because I know you could drop off like newborn babies and shit and not get in trouble, or I don't know if you get in trouble or not. I don't even give a fuck if I do get in trouble. I don't care. I'm done. So anyway, I called them and I said, because I don't know about kids and shit, but I know you could drop off like fully newborn babies and shit. So I'm like, okay, well, I told them, I said, I'm not even trying to sound mean, rude, or funny, and I said, I love my kids to fucking death, because I really do. I love my kids to death, but I can't do it the fuck no more. I cannot. Like, I got so much shit going on that I'm fucking done. So I'm like, can I drop them off at your doorstep? That was like, well, we don't really have a doorstep, but you are able to drop them off at the fire station, because we got this thing called Safe Something, like pretty much where you don't want your kids or whatever, for whatever the fuck reason. I don't know about what everybody else's main reasons are, because, you know, everybody got their own reason or whatever. You got some bitches who want to do it because they want to be partying. You got some people who do it because they're on drugs. For me personally, I'm doing it because I'm tired of doing it by my fucking self. Like, literally, I got all the kids, literally 24/7. I got 24/7. I don't have nobody to be watching them. JFS keep fucking up my childcare. The dads don't fucking help. The grandmas is deadbeats as fuck, and I can't wait to see this one bitch. I can't wait to dog her ass. But anyway, the grandmas is bum as fuck. The dads is bums. Fucking my mom literally has been stepping the fuck up, but it's only so much that she can fucking do too. It's not like I can ask my sisters and shit to watch my kids, because you got one fucking kid, she watching for, I said kid. You got one sister, she watching for 30 fucking minutes. I need a break. I'm tired. Bitch, if we gotta make some fucking money, how the fuck are we gonna make it if in 30 minutes you're fucking tired? I don't have time to be tired. I don't have time to be taking breaks.
So you guys just saw that, and I'm not gonna lie, I have to be completely honest with you guys. I was triggered when I first heard this situation, because I'm thinking to myself, like, girl, get it together. I understand it's overwhelming. But at the end of the day, mothers, before you have done it, you'll be fine. Just persevere, push through, like, be strong. But then I had to realize, after I thought about it to myself, I said, well, everybody's different. People today are created differently than we were back then. And then also, she is a young girl who's in her early to mid 20s. Not to mention, she spoke about how the fathers of the kids won't help. She's actually on her way in the car to bring the kids to the father, and he's basically not trying to help, or at least one of the fathers, because she has, I think, 3 or 4 fathers. We'll get into it, but she's basically not getting any help from anybody, not family. She says her mother's doing just what she can. Her sister's barely wanting to help her, and she wants her sister to step up in the way, in my opinion, I believe she should be stepping up in, but ultimately she's at her wit's end, and she's trying to get these kids to the fathers, and none of the fathers, according to her, are wanting to help. Now, things get a little bit more interesting as we go into this story. So then after she couldn't get the kids to her kid's father, she decided to go to CPS. Now, it was a bit triggering, her speaking about just dropping the kids off at the fire station as if they were like animals or something. And I'm not saying that's what she thought, but you can obviously tell that this woman is like really messed up. She's tried to give her kids away before, and the police is not having it. They're saying, hey, unless you're trying to unalive them, we don't have anything to do with it. In this next clip, she's going to talk about how basically she tried to set herself up by calling the cops to see if they can come get her kids. She said everything that was going wrong, and the cops were basically like, hey, unless they're in danger, we have nothing to do with it. And they're also going to give her some other resources. So let's check that out.
And Arnisha, she told me, she did exactly what she said. Everything was going as planned. She called the cops on me. The cops came out. I told them every fucking thing. They said, oh, we can't help you. It don't sound like you have nothing concerning going on. And I said, what do you mean I don't have nothing concerning on? I just told you everything that was fucking concerning. So then he was like, it don't sound like you're trying to kill your kids. So pretty much I got to be I have to be extremely fucked or I gotta be trying to kill my kids to get some goddamn help. And I'm not trying to kill my kids. I don't want to hurt my kids. I don't want to do none of that shit. I'm obviously not about to traumatize them to get a little bit of help. That don't make sense. So it's like, yes, sir. Good. It's afternoon now, but good afternoon.
Okay, so as you can see, she was trying to get some help. I don't know if the girl Anisha is her sister or friend, but they basically concocted a plan to call the cops to see if the cops would just come and get her kids, and they literally would not help. Just period. I am super happy that this young lady was not willing to put her kids in harm's way just to have someone come and take her kids. I commend her for that, but she's obviously a mother screaming out for help, and she's just literally not getting it, okay? So now, after the failed attempts of getting her kids to the cops or to some sort of rescue agency, and even the kid's father, she finally had enough and she gives her kids to CPS. But she screen recorded, or went live rather, showing the conversation between her and the CPS worker. She's still showing care for the children. However, she's kind of like at her wit's end and cannot take it anymore. So you guys, take a look at her down at the CPS office and how she was just truly frustrated.
I was at the firehouse for like 3 hours. And I was trying to figure out what to do. And then they called the cops, and then the cops came, and I talked to the cops, and then they brought us up here to Children's Services. Because I love them, and this is hard. Like, this is killing me. Yeah. But it's for the better. Like, it's for me to get my life better and focus on my schooling, my career, my health. Number one, my health, so I don't fucking die, because I can't do shit for them if I'm dead. Yeah. I can't stop stressing if I don't have help, you know? So it's like, and it's like the dads didn't want to help me. They wanted to see me beat. I done lost everything so many fucking times. But you know what? Like I said, I'm going to come back for them. And as far as the whole foster whole thing, like, will it be open? Will I still be able to, like, see them, bring them gifts and stuff? Like,
what they'll do is they'll set up visitation for you, usually here at the agency or a designation place, whatever the court orders, and you'll be able to see them weekly.
Okay, that's even better, that I can still see them.
Oh yeah, you'll get to see them.
And I can still provide for them, right?
Correct. You
Birthdays.
Can bring them gifts and have all that.
Yeah, because, like, it's only so much I can do. I mean, I just finished my last medical class today, so it's like I just have to study for my I'm in 2 different colleges right now. One is through OSU for my national medical assistant license.
Okay, but if you want to chill back here, I just think you'll get the kids that probably, I know the little ones won't be able to.
And if you ask Alex, it'll be everything from dinosaurs to Siren Head. But you'll see what I'm talking about. They're intelligent.
They seem like good kids.
They are into because they like because you know I told you we watch documentaries and stuff, so they are into a lot of Greek mythology, in like Indian myths and folklore. So
I like Greek mythology. I'm pretty good at it.
Yes. So sometimes, maybe if you have to try to open the light or something, you know. And I made sure I told them that earlier. I made sure I told them that there's nothing wrong, and they didn't do anything wrong, and I don't want them to think that they're not enough, because they're everything I ever wanted. I'm coming back for them. I don't care, y'all. I'm telling you, respectfully from my mouth, whatever hoops you guys throw at me, no matter how you guys try to spin it, I'm coming back for my kids, and I am going to get my kids. Y'all wanted it. Now y'all got a front row seat to my shit. And I don't care about no judgment, no comments, no, oh, Lex, I would have did this, I would have did that. No, the fuck y'all bitches wouldn't, because y'all would have helped me when I asked it. So, it is what it is. I died a long time ago. y'all text and call me. I don't know. Y'all obviously don't want to fucking talk. I've been fucking talking. I'm done tired. I'm tired of talking. Tired of trying. Tired as fuck. Ain't no motherfucking way. I do every fucking thing for, no, I'm cool. For a minute I did have every fucking thing together, but my baby dad was so not, how can I put it? I'm quick to tell everybody. I ain't never tried to lie, no nothing. I got my up moments and I got my down moments, but I'm always have my down moments before I have my up moments. But when I do have my up moments, it's over. It's always a nice fucking amount of fucking money. Y'all know, like, when I do get my up moments, a bitch is fucking up. But it's only so many times I can be up, because I don't literally have no type of fucking help with my kids. Like, literally, just last night, my twin sister, no, the night before last night, I told her, that, hey, I got this little job or whatever. I'm about to go to this job and shit or whatever the fuck. She's like, oh, well, I need a break. I'm tired. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I got business to handle. I'm going to go to this job. But what I am going to do, I'm going to just go ahead and take the kids and then, take them home, put them to sleep so I can just try to go make this money or whatever. So she gets mad and calls me a bitch. Like, I really want to suck the fuck out of her. So I just went ahead and left, because I would have sucked the dog fuck out of her, but I ain't trying to have the bitch seize. But it's like, you're not about to get mad because you said you wanted to watch the kids when I didn't fucking ask you and think you're about to call me a bitch. Like, I'm not about to dog walk the fuck out of you. So I blocked all my sisters. I blocked all my family, because I don't like none of them bitches. I don't give a fuck about none of them bitches. I'm cool. I cut my ties with family. I cut my ties, obviously, unfortunately, with my kids. I don't have a boyfriend, but the nigga I was fucking, that nigga, I cut my ties with him. I'm cool. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to be around nobody. I'm cool. Like, except for me talking on here, I'm done. And it's cool. It's cool. I don't have nobody to help me, but I'm about to help myself. And I know for a fact, I don't know if y'all heard me, I know for a fact they're about to turn it into a whole bunch of bullshit and make it hard for me to get my kids back. But oh fucking well. I don't even fucking care, because you know what? If the dads didn't fucking care, why the fuck do I gotta care? And it's sad, because I do fucking care. I obviously fucking care. I love the fuck out of them. And I'm gonna come back for my babies, and I'm gonna get them the fuck back. But I'm doing what I have to do what's best for me. And you know what? And I know for a fact it's a whole bunch of you weird ass bitches on this motherfucking live. Happy as fuck to see me crying right now. Happy as fuck to see me going through this. And you know what? If I was you, I would be happy too, because even still, you bitches couldn't fuck with me. And that's why you're happy now, because you think I'm really going through it. Yes, I'm going through it because I love my kids. Other than that, you bitches not about to touch me.
Okay, so the young lady just tried to drop her kids off at the fire station, which they couldn't do anything. So they directed her to CPS, where she was able to get some temporary relief, right? I found it interesting in that second video where she's talking about nobody wants to help her. Basically, she's doing everything on her own. She's tired. She can't get any help. And honestly, I would much rather this than, God forbid, something harmful is done to the kids. But ultimately, it's very triggering to watch. I'm not gonna lie, it's very triggering to watch, because coming from a privileged place, because I don't have 5 babies, I'm sitting here saying, girl, like, pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Women have before you have done it on many, many, many occasions. Why are you still over here crying? Just be a woman. I mean, there's the old saying, mama's babies, daddy's maybes, and I so had to sympathize with her, because I understood how it felt when you're left holding a bag and the other person is not there, right? So I had to sympathize with her for that part. Now, this is where things get tricky, and it even triggered me a lot as well. So the young lady starts to do interviews. She goes viral. She didn't expect it to go viral, but somehow it did. She's getting platformed. She's interviewing all over the place. And I'm over here saying, why are we platforming this girl? We need to shame her, because that's how I feel still to an extent. but I also see a young lady who needs help. But ultimately, she's going on these podcasts, on these radio shows, and people are very interested in this story. So let's get into the podcast situation she was in, and then we'll come back for some commentary.
Well, I wish I could give you the tea, but mine's just a little bit tart, and that's why it's called Leah's Lemonade. And listen, I have a lemonade exclusive. I have a more Lex now. Sis, you have gone very, very viral for some recent videos you've posted, more specifically with you going to the CPS office and going ahead and giving your kids to CPS. I know it's been a lot going on, but I wanted to talk to you because I felt like there was a lot of negativity surrounding this video, and it was very commendable to me. So I wanted to have you on to share your story. How you doing, Lex?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. It was important for me to let you share your story. So I guess tell me what led up to you deciding to go ahead and give your kids to CPS. Where were you at mentally where you were like, you know what, I need help and this is what I need to do to make it better for my family?
So honestly, well, as far as the mental state, I'm perfectly sane. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It's just, I love my kids so much. I just got tired. I want more for them. So it's like I want more for them so much that it was eating me alive, like my very existence. And every day I'm waking up and going to sleep. I'm like, hell, this can't be it. Fuck it. Like, no, I go for that. It was just, so honestly, before this, a lot of people don't know, outside of the 2 colleges, I was also working 2 jobs. Now, obviously, I've already let the world know that all I know is the hood. I've grown up in the hood. So obviously, you know, I'm on welfare. I get food stamps and stuff. And, you know, I was getting childcare with JFS. This would now be my second time going through some pure straight BS because of, you know, like JFS and stuff. And so this time they took, for no reason, my child care was still active, but they took my kids off the roster. And I'm like, okay, why'd y'all do that? So, you know, you can't get a hold of them for like ever. So it's like once they did that, I ended up losing both my jobs. And I'm like, okay. And before that, like a lot of people know I do music, I model and stuff. So like on behind the scenes, my music and stuff was progressing. That's also how I was able to get my house. Like when I got my house, I paid $6,500 cash for it, and my rent is $1,500 monthly. Plus, I'm paying literally like almost $3,000 bills in a month alone. So yeah, so like when, you know, JFS kind of did, you know, I'm like, damn, like that really was like my everything. Like, you know, I'm not a lazy person. It wasn't providing for my kids or being a mom that was the problem. You know, that's my lifeline. You know, like, I've been a mom since I was 15. My identity is mom. So that's what I identify as, you know? But it was just like, once they did that, I was like, okay, well, shoot, okay, if I get this bill, I'm like, okay, well, I should 25 over here, I need to get, like, it was like...
Start to stack up.
Yeah, so it was just like, okay, I'm not doing this no more. So best believe by the time I do come back with my kids, we're not going to be in the hood no more. I'm not going to say we're going to be like, you know, Kylie Jenner rich, you know, shout out to her, but, period. But it's not like I'm going to be Kylie Jenner rich, but I'm not, you will not see me here in Columbus.
Yeah.
Or the ghetto parts of Columbus.
Yeah, so I guess give me, how many kids do you have?
I have 5 kids. 5 beautiful, very intelligent kids.
And in the videos, you also said that the fathers don't help.
No. So a lot of the people, I'm actually so happy to be able to actually shed light on this. So a lot of people, I've been a mom since I was 15. My oldest 2 kids actually came from rape. Yeah. And
wow.
Yes, a lot of people, some of the people who are closest to me know, of course, but my oldest 2 kids came from rape. So I struggled with all of that. And I was secretly working 2 jobs while doing high school. So on my 18th birthday, guess what I did? I got me an apartment. I paid my rent up for a year and 3 months. And you damn right, I took my baby and I ran. What else was I going to do? Sit here and keep dealing with that shit? No.
Yeah.
Dad. And he was no better. He turned out to be just more of a monster. And I lost the kids and I ran. Then I met my youngest son's dad, and he was no better. He turned out to be just more of a monster. And a lot of people are like, oh, the way you talk about him. If people understood what this man did while he was alive, and I'm not even talking about the females, and you know, because I'm sorry, that's kind of just like what every man does. No man is made to be monogamous. So it's the other stuff that follow behind closed doors. Yeah. So a lot of people, he had a drug issue, you know. I couldn't deal with that. So around the time that he died, me and him, I was kind of like, I found my voice, I found my worth. Like I was kind of leading him. It was like a real big messy situation. And I'm not. We can all act like, you know, baby mamas and baby dads don't say some of the most fucked up, hurtful. Can I cuss something like that? Okay. So I'm not gonna make it seem like everybody don't know baby moms and you know they say all fucked up and hurtful shit to each other. No, because we've been there. We've done it. Maybe not you. You know, you don't have kids and stuff, but those who know, they know. So we're not even gonna do that. But a lot of the stuff that he did behind closed doors, and even as far as, you know, the other people, like a lot of the people that are trying to tell the world the story that they know about me, they literally, there's not one person that is really speaking on me that knows what the hell we're talking about. I promise you, not even this man's mother. I mean, unfortunately, it is sad that, you know, he's passed away. But like I said, when I found my voice and I found my worth, that's around the time that he died. And he had also had overdose 3 months prior to that when I was in Florida. And do you know I got blamed for that? Yeah, so it's like a lot of people don't realize like a lot of the stuff that I'm dealing with. Like his mom, once detectives came to, detectives and FBI, they actually took over around the time that he died. They actually took over all my emails, all my social medias, my phone. Like my phone was tapped. Like they really was like not playing, and your girl ain't do it. Y'all, it was somebody, but it wasn't me. You know, so I don't know. They have to figure out that narrative, and it's like the same people that are saying they know me or this and that, trying to tell my story, are the same people I can ask for help. The same people who said they had my kids are the same people I can ask for help. And I'm like, shit, I wish you had my kids. I wish you was helping me. I mean, if I did have that vision that everybody's saying that I got, I wouldn't be riding right now. I would not be sitting here talking to you, like literally having to tell my story. So, I haven't really like seen too much like on social media that I've actually cared about.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, we probably go straighten that out.
Yeah. Well, also another huge thing on social media is obviously there's a conversation going around that you gave up your kids and then you went to shake your ass and talked about shaking your ass online. So clear that up for me, or is there something that you want to say to that? Is it true? Is that you gave your kids a CPS and you hit the streets? Like, what's really the tea on that?
Okay, so obviously, yes, I did give my kids to CPS, but it's not to go shake my ass. It's to, you know, give us a better future. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I do got to go shake my ass in Futures King of Diamonds Club and bring home maybe $20,000 or something, best believe I'm going to take that $20,000 and put that into a big business, and I'm going to triple that, and I'm going to triple that what I just tripled, you know?
Yeah.
So, no, I ain't shake my ass. And, I mean, look, even if I did, I'm a grown-ass woman. And you know what? What if I'm out there shaking my ass because I can't deal with the fucking fact that I just gave my only lifeline away? I gave my only backbone away. Like, I wake up every day and go to sleep. Eating, not eating, but, you know, breathing children. Like, you know, they're always in the same vicinity. I've never been away from my kids, except for when the same people who are saying they had my kids are the same ones who falsely have my kids taken away from me. I fought for 1.5 years to get my kids back, just for these people to send me back a letter saying all the allegations that were against you were found unsubstantiated. So I'm actually still working with lawyers because, yes, I do have a lawsuit in hand. I mean, you know, so like everybody's about to get a piece of the pie of that they had. You know, it's just gonna be my kids at the end of the day. People pretty much shouldn't eat this, I guess. I mean, crazy ass analogy, but you know,
that's what it is for you.
But it's like, honestly, with or without like this exposure, it's crazy that my exposure came from me having to do one of the hardest things in my life. Because one of the biggest things is they said I had like posted it for attention. I would, obviously, I don't know, okay, the people who seem to be so invested, they're not invested enough because they obviously didn't see my videos prior to that, crying out for hours for help. Like, they don't know I cried out for years for help. Like, actually, the cops actually called the dads, and a lot of people are like, oh, the dads keep trying to call her and trying to get them. They probably are now that it's viral, but literally 20, 30 minutes before I walked into CPS, they was telling the cops, no, we don't want him. The twins that, oh, we don't want him, me and my baby mom, we got kids on the way now, I'm like, why the fuck y'all having more kids? You're not even trying to take care of the ones you got now. But I'm not trying to bash nobody. I'm only telling my story, so the truth can never be a diss. So if you saw about the pages that you wrote in my book, maybe you might want to change your character. Oof. I'm sorry, like, I ain't the one.
Okay.
So
Okay. Now, I do want to talk about this as well. You know, obviously there has been a lot of negativity, but let's talk about positivity really quick. Yeah. Let's talk about literally the people who have reached out to you and said that they see you. Has anybody notable or someone we would know have reached out to you?
Yeah, actually, I've been in contact with a couple of people. Luckily for me, I'm only just going one day at a time, taking it a step. But, you know, I do have some people, you know, who's reached out. Mona Scott has reached out.
Wow.
Oh goodness, some artists, Eli Frost, Wood. You know, I talked to Ugly Money Nietzsche, and I've actually been talking to him for quite some time behind the scenes, and he's always just been trying to motivate me and push me. You know, just, you know, he's been a decent support. You know, spiritually, like trying to help me keep that mindset. And you know, even just a couple, you know, newly signed artists, and you know, just even artists from our city. You know.
And even, you know, I was going to say, and I've seen a lot of support as well as negatively, even online. So I love that for you, because it's important that you get support, because a lot of Black women don't ask for help and don't receive it. So I want to commend you. I wanted to say that, listen, I wanted to give you a platform where you could speak freely and not be judged. I want it to be an open space for you here at Power, especially because we're in your hometown. But if people want to help you, if people want to donate, what do you need for your kids? How can people help you after seeing this video and make sure that your kids actually get back to you?
Honestly, just like I've said, I've posted, you know, my Cash App, my PayPal, y'all probably think I'm probably about to go live it up in Miami. No, I'm not. No, I'm not to take that many. I've actually had 2 businesses actually with the state that I've been trying to open. You know, one was my skincare business and the other one was my clothing line. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna invest that money into my business because at the end of the day, all of this is coming back to my kids because when I leave this earth, I'm trying to create generational wealth so they can be comfortable.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, my kids, you know, we do need some clothes because we did just, well, not just, but like, I want to say back in September, I had some crazy ass stuff with my landlord. He, you know, scammed me, did all type of crazy stuff. So I'm like, I didn't have what I needed to go get that truck and stuff at that moment. And I walked away from everything. And I said, it's fine, baby, we gonna build back up. And we did. And of course, messing with JFS, you know, that's still up in the air. But then I'm not gonna say it's just JFS because my landlord, they actually was putting signs on my house. You know, they caught my house on fire. So I lost my work from home job that I was actually using to pay for my rent. So
Wow.
he's like, I was like, hey, I got another job. You just gotta wait till the 16th. He's like, we're not gonna wait till the 16th. And I'm like, but it's y'all's fault. You know, like, I don't know. So I don't know. But I mean,
Okay, so you guys heard that interview. She said a lot. She covered a lot of what's been going on. As you can see, her first 2 kids were products of RAPE. And then she said the third, I guess would be the third child's father. She spoke negatively about him, even though he's no longer here. And then also her last 2 kids, I believe, are twins. And that's the father who would not take the kids, okay? She talked about how she had to struggle, how she had to come up. Her house caught a fire. She's gotten reached out to by a whole bunch of people. But basically, this is a young mother that's struggling. And it is true that if she needs help, she should reach out for it. I just am not a fan of the whole viral thing. But ultimately, it seems as if she's trying to get herself on her feet. I'm not sure, but we're just going to give her the benefit of the doubt because, again, I speak from a place of privilege. I am not a young 27-year-old mom with 5 babies, okay? Now, one thing she said in this interview was very, very, for lack of better terms, it was very interesting. So as you can see, the first 2 kids' fathers were RAPEers. So she doesn't deal with them. She got her kids and she moved away. And she spoke about how the last 2 kids' father is basically some sort of a deadbeat. And then in the middle kid, she spoke about how he was a drug addict. He had issues. He was horrible behind the scenes and everything. And, you know, I wanted to put a pin right there. The young man she's speaking about, his name is Alex Christopher Lawson Cobb Sr. According to her, he had drug issues. She claims that he was abusive and he had all these other things going on. But I found some very interesting things on the internet about this young man and about how his mother, who seems to be a very nice woman, a very godly Christian woman, is basically accusing Miss Lex Amora with having something to do with her son being unalive. For the sake of time on this video, we're going to put a pin in that. And I'm going to leave you guys with 2 short clips pertaining to the difference of relationships they had at times. The first one is going to be him in the hospital, seemingly, if not right after she had the baby, sometime around the time she had the baby. He seems very, very loving and caring. And then there's the other side of the relationship between those 2 where they fought, they argued, and it's no different from any other couple or any other situation. But ultimately, this person is no longer here. And the mother has claims and belief that this girl has something to do with it. So this is what I'll do, you guys. You guys check out those 2 videos. Please drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. This is only part 1. We will be coming back for part 2, part 3, part 4, however long this takes, because I really wanted to be able to dissect this situation piece by piece in order to bring you the actual tea and what's really going on in this situation. So I'll leave you guys with that video. I look forward to your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, and please don't forget to comment as well. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Oh, you got a video?
I'm taking one.
Did you get all the pictures?
Well, there's not really too many angles, so I got like all the same thing.
Stop, for real. All my niggas.
Get off of me.
Come here. Stop, bro.
Get off.
Why are you jumping from a window?
Get off of me. Move. Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.